got into this crypto stuff. But the only difference between Minds and them was the fact that they were like maybe a year old when they did it, and their name is Fruit Lab. I don't know if you guys ever been to them or not, but
No.
they're 1 year in, or they were 1 year in when they freaking decided to get this great idea that they're gonna change over to cryptocurrency instead of the platform that they had. And from the experiences that I've seen go through, that Minds went through with having at least a few years of being on the internet. From what I've seen, I told him, I was like, it's a mistake. First of all, you've only been on the internet for like a year long, and you want to make something that big up, and they didn't want to hear it. And I was like, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to give up on Fruit Lab, and you're going to freaking do a freaking another level. You're going to make it Fruit Lab Pro or Fruit Lab Premium or something like that, and you're
Yeah.
going to charge people for it, because as you gain cryptocurrency from the mining, the value of the freaking token gets smaller and smaller, which means the people who actually are doing the mining, which is us, are going to gain less and less. You know what I
Right.
mean? So the value of the token is actually going to go down in value. And they just didn't want to hear it. And they ended up doing the same thing that I told them that they were going to end up, going with a premium. Like we've got Mind Plus now, and now we got Minds Pro, and all the time that original platform is just a piece of garbage. I mean,
Yeah.
it's horrible on just regular Minds. It really is. But I when I got Minds Plus, I thought things were going to be better, but it's not. I've had just as much frustration with Minds Plus as what I had when I had regular Minds. The only problem was I wasn't getting money for it, you know. And I thought it was a miracle that I got payouts 2 times now. You know what I mean? But if they're gonna keep paying me, then I'm gonna just keep on putting up with the bullshit. And then when they stop paying me, that's when it's over. I'm not paying
Yeah.
for this stuff.
I mean, the way I'm reading, like the plan for, the October update is, it's going to be harder to get money.
Yeah.
I mean, I do okay with the monthly payout, or like how much I make a month and stuff. So I don't really have any complaints there with the current system, but I know with the newer system, it's going to be much harder to make anywhere near that.
Yeah, and it sounds like it's going to make it a lot easier for the people that they're trying to make it harder for. Because they're just going to be inviting each other into the system.
Yeah, and it's probably going to be, I'm almost guessing, I can almost see there's probably going to be some way to game the system.
Mm-hmm.
Someone will figure something out, like some little Ponzi kind of thing or something.
Well, I know.
Pay each other or something. I don't know.
I know from what I've seen of Fruit Lab. I mean, and this is just my opinion, but I think it was a scam. Because like what they were doing was guaranteeing that people were going to have their wallets, and they just got it like maybe, I'd say 2-3 months ago, after saying that they were going to get it for like 2 years. And in the meantime, they were selling gift cards. You know what I mean? You can go to buy freaking Steam $50 gift cards for your freaking, what they call them, pips, which would be the equivalence of a Minds token,
Right.
And people were just falling for that shit over and over again. And now you go on that website, and it's garbage. I mean, they literally destroyed their entire freaking platform because they decided to go that route. And I'm just saying it's a miracle that freaking Minds is still here, to be honest, from what I've seen. I mean, it really is.
Yeah, I agree. I see a lot of glaring negligence and lack of communication, and then whenever somebody calls them out for something that isn't really talked about much, they kind of just brush it off or totally ignore it, really.
Yeah.
So
I don't think they want to deal with it, to be honest. I mean, it was like Bashy just now recently started talking on the help and support again. Like, she just stopped talking. She's like, fuck it. You know, like, yeah, fuck all
really,
this.
wow.
Yeah. And she used to always talk. She was always on there responding and
Dude,
stuff.
I don't think, I honestly don't think that after this change comes, that I don't think there's going to be the old guard. Like, I'm not going to sit here and waste my time if I don't get paid for it.
Yeah.
John's not going to do that.
I mean,
I'm not going to
stick
sell
around for
people a
while.
broken product. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I'll stick around for a while. I mean, is it? I mean, I like the idea, you know, for Minds and all that. So, I mean, my initial reason for joining Minds Plus was mostly for supporting the platform, and you know, I found out, you know, I can make a little money on it as well. So that's why I'm keeping there. But we'll have to see how things go,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff too.
With me, like I said, like, I've got to renew my Minds Pro, or my Minds Plus, actually tomorrow. I think, no, 2 days from now, because that's when it starts back up. And I was really teetering on it, you know, and I went out and I looked at the other stuff, and I mean, there's really nothing out there. I mean, like, everything I've checked when it comes to making money is crazy. Like, I went and checked BitChute out, and that's just a that's a joke. I mean, like, the way that they want you to pay for their services is banned in the freaking United States. You know what I'm saying? Like, that coin payment thing that they've got going there.
The library or whatever.
Yeah.
Or not, no, that's Odyssey. I think
That's Odyssey. I forgot the name of it, but
Yeah.
you can do the Scriber or whatever they call that, and then they
Right.
have the other one where it's cryptocurrency. You can go in, you can pay for it through that, but you can't freaking sign up for it because anybody in the United States is ineligible for it. And I thought that was kind of shifty. So
Yeah, I had a lot of hope for Minds to be a place where I could actually become like a content creator and earn some kind of income, and not necessarily like quit my day job, but some kind of supplementation of, you know, my income. But it's really not been. There was one little blip when crypto went, you know, red hot or ice hot or whatever, white hot,
yeah.
where, you know, I got a little something, but then as soon as the market tanked, it's like back to nothing.
Yeah.
So
Remember when the Minds token was like, you know, $3 or something there?
yeah, I
but-
cashed a few in. So
Oh,
my
that would have been
my
nice.
few years of effort turned into something. But then after that and the thing was that it was up for like 3-6 months maybe.
Yeah.
So I had that much time to figure out what am I gonna do, you know what I'm saying, all this money, like. But then I had worries, like, if I do cash all of it, then it's like gonna raise some kind of red flags. It's gonna be stuck in litigations forever. And because I literally had some crypto that I traded, and they froze it because it was over $1,000 or something. I was like, what in
Yeah.
the fuck? And that was before mine, so that gave me caution when I had any kind of actual money to even do anything.
Yeah.
So it's like it's anonymous, but at the same time, the motherfuckers still control it.
Yeah, they do control it. And I just wanted to bring up real fast. I boosted over 500 tokens in the month of August. Over 500 tokens. I'm gonna go through this and I'm gonna tell you how much I boosted in cash, dude.
Wow. That's a lot of tokens in 1 month.
Yeah.
Man.
Just in tokens, that's a lot. I think I did 30. One a day for 30 days.
I think I might have pushed about 150 or 200 this month, but that's like a rare month for me.
I'm big on organic reach, okay? And
Me too.
People give me so much shit over that, and I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna freaking get superficial freaking views because when you get on your scheduled videos and posts and you see freaking views already on there, you got to tell yourself that's pretty fucked up, man. Nobody's seen this yet.
Right.
How the hell am I got 250 views on something that hasn't even been posted?
Wow.
Yet?
Shit ain't working. And I've reached out to be a tester. I've got like a computer, iPad, multiple Androids. I had a iPhone at one time. All the things that I could test with, but they don't communicate. So
yeah.
And it's not. I mean, I know that I've said some choice words and gotten pretty irate with them, but it's their own fucking fault because they have neglected to communicate, and that leads to frustration. So they got what they got from what they deserved.
Yeah, I went through that phase too, but I guess mine's freaking just beat me into submission. You know
Exactly.
what I mean, that's basically what it is. If it shows me results, fuck it, I'm okay. I mean, I hate saying it like that, but that's basically it, because I don't really like having conversations about that stuff with them anymore.
Right.
I mean, like back when they had that Minds Help Center on the groups,
Mm-hmm.
they got so mad at me because I kept coming in there and making comments about the issues that I was having, and then freaking I'd always bring up that stuff about organic reach, and the guy that was in charge of it kept giving me shit because he's like, that's not important, and then freaking what happens, they go in, they put freaking organic reach into the analytics. I'm like, why do you think that's there? It's because it's important,
Right.
They kept running their mouth saying that it's not important, and now they're talking about thumbs down and thumbs up, and
it's ruining everything too. And I just counted everything, $39. So I put in 39, and for the month of August I only made 81.62.
Yeah.
The worst month I've done.
Yeah. And see, that's goes back to what I was talking about. You need to make at least 3 times the amount, and that's the old school. That's old timers, okay? And I'm not talking about the internet. I'm talking about business, okay?
I've been the Minds Plus for a long time, and I've gotten paid out one time.
Wow.
Once.
Mm-hmm. My uncle, he's my dad's cousin, so he'd be my second cousin, but Bernie, he taught me at an early age. He's like, he took me to the store and he freaking showed me something that was on the shelf, and he said, this is $5 on the counter, right? And I go, yeah. And he goes, you know how much that's worth? And I said, no, $5. And he says, no, it's not. He's like, you divide that by 3. So you divide by that by 3, and that's how much it's worth at wholesale price. And he says, now what you need to do is you need to freaking get something at wholesale price, and you need to make a profit.